You wake up in the tent. It's dark, damp, the kind of quiet that makes your ears ring. Cold air presses on your cheeks. For a second, you can't remember where you are. Then it hits you. You're in the forest, camping, with your brother. You reach out. His sleeping bag is cold. Not empty, cold. As if someone was there, but hours ago. You check again. Boots? Gone. Jacket? Gone. Flashlight? Still there, right by your hand. You unzip the tent flap and step outside. Barefoot. You wince. The ground is wet and freezing. You call his name. No answer. Your phone says 5:12 a.m. No signal. Just the little SOS icon flashing in the corner. You shout again. Into the trees. Still nothing. And then, you hear it. Movement. Crunching leaves. But it's not ahead. It's behind the tent. You spin around. Nothing. The flap is swaying. Maybe the wind. You wait. Listen. And that's when you smell it. Smoke. Not campfire smoke. Not wood. Something acrid. Like wires burning. You check the coals from last night's fire. Cold. Dead. You back into the tent. Grab your hoodie. Step out again, this time with shoes. You follow the direction your brother might have walked, past the logs, down toward the slope where the creek cuts through. The trees feel too close. You can't explain it. Like they're listening. You stop walking. Because there, near a rock, is a footprint. Bare. Small. Not your brother's boots. You bend closer. The print is fresh. Still holding its shape in the soft dirt. And next to it, another print. But this one's deeper. Longer. Like something heavy was standing there. With toes that look wrong. You take a step back. Your breath clouds the air. And then you hear it again. Movement. This time behind you. But when you turn, there's no one. Only silence. Not even birds. Rangers arrive just after 8 a.m. They ask you the usual questions. Timeline. Behavior. Did your brother say anything weird the night before? No, he didn't. You both went to sleep at the same time. He was fine. Tired, but joking. Nothing strange. They start the search. Dogs pick up a trail, faint, but real, heading toward the creek. You follow behind, hopeful, until the lead dog stops. Tail down, snout low, confused. The handler kneels, feels the soil, then says it like he's said it before. This is where it ends. No prints, no scent. It just stops. They try again. Wider circle. Nothing. You search the nearby area yourself. Just off the trail, near a fallen log, something catches your eye. A button. Blue plastic. Exactly like the ones on your brother's jacket. It's too clean. No mud. No scratches. Like it was placed there. You hand it to the ranger. He bags it without a word. Doesn't even raise an eyebrow. Later, back at the base camp, you try to tell them what you saw. The prints. The feeling. The silence. The smoke. They nod politely, then move on to the next area. That night, you go through your GoPro footage. Nothing unusual. Trees. Trail. Campfire. Laughter. Until one photo. Shot of the tree lean, just before sunset. And in the shadows, deep in the back, is a shape. Short. Human-sized. Still. Unmoving. You zoom in. Your stomach drops. It's not just a shadow. There's form. Symmetry. Like someone standing there. Watching. But you swear. You were alone when you took that picture. You stay longer than you should. The search crews thin out by day 5. You don't leave. Every day, you walk deeper into the forest. You retrace the trail. You climb ridges, descend ravines, check under ledges. Anything. On the 4th day, you find something personal. A hair tie. Old. Faded. Still knotted, just like he wore it on his wrist. It's sitting on a flat stone like it was displayed. You'd passed this way before. It wasn't here. That night, you get a text. Unknown number. Stop calling. You're making it worse. A minute later, another. He's not where you think he is. You freeze. Show the ranger the next morning. He doesn't seem surprised. You're not the first one, he says. What does that mean? But he's already walking away. Later that evening, you check the SD card again, just in case. And there it is. A file you don't remember recording. Video. Timestamped. 3:42 a.m. The night your brother vanished. You watch. Blurry. Shaky. No voices. Just soft footsteps. Not yours. Heavier. Slower. Followed by breathing. Then a whisper. Your name. almost childlike, like it's coming through cloth. Then static. You check the metadata. It came from your GoPro, recorded while you were asleep. You start looking for patterns. Online forums, archived reports, Reddit threads, and there it is. Kyla Brennan, 15 years old, disappeared in 2007. Same region, different trail, left his pack. No signs of struggle, no body. But 2 weeks later, a fisherman found a water-damaged disposable camera downstream. The last photo is now infamous online. It shows a boy, side profile, standing near a tree. But behind him, half concealed by branches, is a figure. Tall, too tall, no visible face, long limbs, wrong proportions. Theories vary, cryptids, cults, government experiments. But some just call it the switcher. You message the original poster. They respond, I don't think it takes people. I think it watches. And when no one's looking, it changes places. Then they block you. That night, you dream. You're in the forest, looking at your brother across a clearing. But he doesn't move, doesn't blink. And behind him, something else is standing. Tall, almost protective, watching you. You go back. No phone, no gear, just memory. It takes hours, but you find the same ridge, the same fallen tree, the same sense of pressure in the air. And then, something new. A clearing you don't remember. Dead center, a small structure. Collapsed walls, metal roof, half rusted through. An old ranger station? You step inside. The smell hits first. Mold, ash, something else. The walls are scratched. Thousands of claw marks. Some deep, others childlike. There's a calendar. Faded, still hanging. June 1969. Pinned beneath it, a note. Weathered, half readable. If you see yourself, don't follow. And on the inside of the door, carved deep in uneven block letters. Dennis, your brother's name. You step outside, heart racing. The forest is too still. Then a voice. Your name. Soft. Familiar. You turn. No one. But in the dirt, 2 sets of prints. One large, one small, both barefoot, leading into the trees. You follow, until they stop. Abruptly, like whoever was walking, disappeared mid-step. You stand there, frozen. Then your phone buzzes. You forgot it was even in your pocket. Screen lights up. New file. No sender. You open it. A photo. You. Taken from behind. Standing in the woods. And over your shoulder, blurry but unmistakable, your brother. Smiling. But the eyes aren't right. And neither is his shadow.